Hi there, welcome back. Remember this awesome custom FX Impact ultra compact build I did a while ago. Many of you really liked it, judging from the thousands of views and many comments I got. But what if I told you it could be done a lot easier, better and without machining custom parts with a kit from Huma Air called the Hornet kit? Keep on watching to find out. So many people contacted me asking if I could make and sell them a kit to convert their FX Impact Mark II just like mine, as you see it here. I had to disappoint many of you with my answer. I was not in a position to start fabricating all the necessary parts and ship them around the world. But our good friends at Huma Air have seen the potential and the popularity of this setup, so they went to the drawing board, recreated and even improved it. And so they just released the FX Impact Ultra Compact Hornet kit. Together with some original FX parts and their kit that contains all the necessary things to build your own FX Impact Hornet. So let's have a closer look at the kit, what parts are in it and which improvements they made. In the Huma Hornet kit you get yourself a nice moderator by Huma Air, specially modified for this kit. It's a very nice sectional moderator that can be taken apart to add sections or to remove section, making it longer or shorter. Very nicely crafted with some special stuff inside to make it really quiet. You also get a barrel guide adapter, 14mm, that fits into the M18 opening. So that just screws in here, like so. Screwing it in all the way, a lot of threads. Like this. And you get yourself a bag with some hardware for assembly. Take it all out. First up, you get yourself two adapter plates to put between the trigger guard, but we'll get to that in a minute. You also get some longer screws to accommodate for the thickness of the adapter plates, and you get yourself a replacement for your valve knob to allow the 170cc FX Dreamline compact bottle to be fitted. So these are the parts that come in the Hornet kit from Huma, but probably you wonder what makes this kit different and what about the barrel, right? This moderator is designed to work with the original 500mm barrel of FX. It slides partially over the barrel, screwing in place just like you would normally do, and by doing this you create the ultra compact look that we're after. A great advantage of doing this is that one, you don't need a custom barrel like I have here, cutting liners and everything to make it fit. And it gives you 100mm extra barrel length in comparison to my custom barrel, which will give you some more power and efficiency, of course. The only thing you will need to complete that build, what's not included in the Hornet kit, is also the 170cc FX Dreamline compact air tank. So just to be clear, you need a 500mm FX barrel and a 170cc tank that's not included in the kit to make this all work. So together with the FX parts and the Huma Hornet kit, you will have all the necessary parts to build your own FX Impact Ultra Compact Hornet. All the other parts you will need, like the 170cc air tank or the 500mm barrel, are also available from the Huma Air website. But enough talking, let's put it together and see how it looks. So I've partially stripped down my FX Impact already to make it a little bit easier and to speed up the video. The first thing we'll address is that valve knob. So you need from your Hornet kit that screw and that knurled nice black tube. First thing you do, just take your original valve knob off by unscrewing it Take your spring out, put it back, make sure it sits nicely over the valve stem inside. Then you take your valve knob and you see that screw here at the back. Just undo it, like so, and we'll have to take out the shiny part in the middle. The easiest way to do this, put in that longer screw that you get with it, and you should be able to tap it out, just like this. And there you have the original part that you will have to reuse. Then take the knurled sleeve, put the screw in from the back, and just screw it onto that part that we just took out of the original one. Then you need the correct Allen key, of course. Still not the correct one. Five millimeter. Tighten it up. Put it nicely over your spring and gently wind it in. So by this way you still have your adjustment you need. You can also put a little spacer in between for the exact length that you want. Then the next step, we have to make room between the block and the trigger guard to fit that 170cc air tank. So in your kit you will find two trigger guard spacers, just like this. And you also have some longer screws than the original ones that came in. Very simply put them in between. Like this. Also the back one, they've nicely contoured it so it fits or it matches the trigger guard. Like this. And then you can screw it onto your impact. 2.5 millimeter if I'm not mistaken. Make sure you start all the screws before tightening everything up, so you don't ruin the threads on them. Like this. And the spacers create the necessary space or clearance we need in order to put our 170cc air tank on it. So as you see, it nicely fits now. And then the only thing that's left to do is take your Huma Mod 50 moderator, take your original 500mm barrel, slide it over, screw it on, and then gently guide your barrel in, like so, taking the correct Allen key. Nope. Tighten your barrel up, and there you have it, the FX Impact Ultra Compact Hornet kit by Huma Air. I really love it, looks almost identical to what I have done with the different moderator and all the custom parts I made myself. The moderator, as you can see, can also be shortened, so if you would like the moderator to be a little bit shorter, you can also take that little piece out, screw the end cap back on, and you will have a moderator that's just a tad longer than the 170cc air tank. But it will make it a little bit louder, of course, since you shorten the moderator. One quick thing to note is that this kit by Huma Air, the Hornet kit, is designed to be installed on the FX Impact Mark II. Regarding the M3, it probably will fit, or at least most of the parts will fit, as the trigger guard is exactly the same because we can use our Arca Swiss rails from the Mark II on the M3. The barrel length and the scope rail in particular is also exactly the same, so your moderator that slides over the 500mm will fit with this nice gap between the scope rail and the moderator. The valve knob probably will also work, as the threads on the valve knob are exactly the same. The valve knob on the M3 is just a little bit redesigned on the outside, but the threads on the inside should be exactly the same. The only problem you will have is with that 170cc air tank, as this tank is designed to be worked or to be used on the Dreamline Tactical Compact, and it still has the old valve pin inside, where the M3 is using that brass bushing on top of that valve pin. So if you want to use those bottles on your M3, you'll probably have to upgrade that valve to make it work. And there you have it, guys. The Hornet kit by Huma Air installed gives you the FX Impact Ultra Compact without the need of special machined custom parts. When you already have yourself a 500mm barrel and a 170cc air tank, you just have to pick up the Hornet kit by Huma on their website, bolt everything together, not difficult at all, and it's just done in a matter of minutes. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're going to convert your Impact to look like this one. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, as this helps out my channel a lot. I thank you for watching and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.